right, one of the things I've never been good at is exactly this, taping drywall. But what I am really good at is sanding. So I don't care how nasty this comes out, because if I need to spend a week or two sanding, so be it. That's my philosophy on this part. Okay, let's see if I could do an inside corner. I don't have any outside corners to do though, so it's kind of good. Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of happy with that one. All right, calling it quits for today. Got the first coat on this half done. Got to do the first coat on the little half, and I'll just do that tomorrow. All right, let's go take a little stroll, get a little adventure time in the back forest, and see what it looks like in the spring. Oh, this is really special right here to me. Look at that. Look at that right there. Oh yeah, so this is the yucca, and the yucca is a special plant to me. I've been using yucca for a really, really long time, and looks like I'm gonna get some yucca flowers, and I'll definitely take some of the petals and put them in a salad. They're so good, so good. Some people say yucca, some people say yucca. Pecan, pecan, tomato, whichever. I'm not mad about it. So here in this forest, there's a lot of gum trees, sweet gum trees, and this guy right here just absolutely amazes me. I was going to remove them and open the trail this way, but I decided to have the trail go around them, and I'm really glad that I made that decision. And here's why this guy is just absolutely amazing. So as you can see, he completely broke off. I don't know if it'll focus in there. There you go. And look at him. He's still thriving horizontal. So I'm going to let him go and just kind of see what happens and see what he does. You know, maybe one of these branches will start growing straight up or something. Who knows? Let's see. So this is what is so incredible about nature to me, is that it can be so delicate, but also so resilient. You know, and that resiliency, that's what I try to, take from all these displays. You know, no matter what life is throwing at me, in whichever angle and however it wants to attack. Resilience. You know, gotta be resilient. Roll with the punches, slip them, bob and weave them, and maybe even return fire from time to time when it's necessary. So there's two main type of creatures that you really gotta keep an eye out for when you're walking around, hiking around out here. Number one, that is snakes, especially venomous snakes, rattlesnakes, a couple different types of rattlesnakes, copperheads. You know, rattlesnakes will usually give you a warning, or at least sometimes. Copperheads, on the other hand, don't. Second thing you gotta kind of watch out for is fire ants. You do not want to step your foot in a fire ant mound. You would not like that. Okay, I usually like to leave them alone out here, but just for educational purposes. So now imagine if you put your foot in that. And that is a little mound of fire ants. So same thing, if I was to poke a hole in that or step my foot in it, exactly the same result. Check out this mound. All right, if you've been following the channel for a while now, back in here is where that little kind of pond is at. And I'm gonna go check up on it, see how it is right now. So it's definitely drying up. Oh, check it out. You see him? Got a turtle right there. go around to the other side. So it's holding water back here pretty good. A lot better than I thought it would be. That turtle's enjoying it. So I'm just keeping my eye on this little spot back here and just seeing what it does throughout the year. And with each season, we'll see. My guess is by like midsummer, July, August, it's going to be completely bone dry. But, I mean, it doesn't take much rain for it to fill back up. And it holds pretty good. So, I don't know. Kind of cool. Looks like we might have some crayfish activity over here too. Some crawdads. So I got this side, second coat is on, and then I got to do everything over there. I was going to do first coat over there and then come back through and do second coat, but then I'd have to move everything, all the flooring and all that stuff. So I'm just going to leave it there, and then I'll get over there when it's time. Have you noticed that there are no outlets in my walls anywhere in the building? In my video where I installed the insulation in the walls, I had a bunch of people comment about, hey, aren't you supposed to do your wiring for electrical before you install your insulation? Yes, but this building isn't gonna have any wiring in it. I have my own ideas and my own dream and what I want to build for me. And it doesn't follow the typical familiar norm that people are used to seeing now. I don't need a bunch of outlets in my walls. I mean, what do I need that for? What do I need to run electric in my walls for? For what, a couple can lights? For a TV? I don't need a TV. And I don't want a TV. If I have to watch something, I've got my phone, I've got my laptop, but I certainly don't want to be sitting in my cabin watching TV. That's not why I'm here. Look at this. Look at all this behind me. I want this to be my entertainment. That's why I have all these doors. I want to open all up, that when I'm inside, I'm actually basically outside still. I don't want to sit on the screens because then I'm missing I'm missing at night, especially at night. I'm missing the owls swooping by from tree to tree. I'm missing the songs of the coyotes and the whippoorwills. And, you know, I'm missing the deer that are hanging out right over there, that are trying to figure out, you know, when they can come in and ambush my garden. You know, and the rabbits too, because, boy, they'll definitely make a mess out of the garden. And they're coming. Don't worry. I've got plans on how to protect my garden when that time comes. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. They will come. They will come. Okay, but this is not my permanent garden. Okay, this is not where these raised beds are going to be staying. Okay, eventually this is going to be the kitchen addition right here. And it's going to flow out into the gardens. So all this is me experimenting gardening in a new climate, in a new grow zone that I've never gardened before in. So I have to learn. So I'm just growing some of the different staples and some things that I do want to get established, and I want to propagate, and then I'll transplant all over the place. And, you know, like the strawberries. I want loads and loads of strawberries. So that's what I'm doing right here. It's just experimenting, and it's just seeing, you know, what works and what fails, and learning about this new climate. That's all. But this is where I want my attention. Out here. Not in here, and certainly not staring at screens on these walls. No way, man. No way. Now, that doesn't mean that there won't be power on the property. I'm going to be building a workshop. I'm going to be building a separate little office space, because I don't want the internet, I don't want those frequencies running through the walls of where I'm going to be spending most of my time sleeping and all that. And when people visit me and all that, like, I don't want people to be on the internet. I don't want people to be on their phones. I don't want people to be distracted by, let's watch TV. When people are here visiting, I want them to experience this. I want them to experience outside in nature, and this is how I want to spend the rest of my life. I'm tired of screens. I mean, I know I make these YouTube videos and stuff, but I make these videos because it's about documenting my journey. This is how I journal. Okay? I don't like writing in a book. I have a really hard time with that. I make videos. This is just how I'm documenting my time and my process and my success and my failures and all that. And one day I get to look back on it, and if I want to, and I don't know, see what I've done, see where I've been, see how I got to where I would be in that time. You know, that's all it is. Just a process of journaling. Okay. All right. So, yeah, don't worry. You guys see, you know, oh, there's no wires in your walls. Right. Correct. Yes, you are 100% correct. Good job on your observation. It's intentional, okay? It's intentional. I'm not forgetting steps. You know, some things I'm not good at, like taping and mudding drywall. I'm not good at that. I'm terrible at that. But I don't have to be good at it. And one, it's not my profession, and it never will be. And two, I don't care. It's going to turn out great. And I'm going to do with it what I'm going to do with it. And I'm going to make it great, however it turns out. Okay, I promise. Just subscribe and wait and see. I don't know if you can see it or what with the screen, but I'm gonna just top this guy off, because this guy is currently running my mini fridge until my big beast gets here. So just kind of keeping him topped off to make sure that the mini fridge can stay running all night long. So I've upgraded to two 200-watt solar panels. So I've got 400 watts going into the Bluetti. It's the AC200L. Of course, it's not getting 400 watts, but it's getting close to 300 right now. Coat one is done on this side. Not too bad, a lot better than the other side. Starting to get the hang of it, I think, a little bit.